Yo, where does gym class fit in?
We don't fit in anywhere. That's the beauty of it, I think.
Too rock for hip hop, too hip hop for rock.
Too rock for hip hop, too rock for hip hop for rock. The thing is, like, from the jump, there's never been a scene for us to fit in, so we've shared bills with, like, death metal bands, hardcore bands, to feminist poets, to, like, you know, like, hip hop acts, like, reggae bands. It's all over the place. So, there's never been a crowd that's been there, like, specifically to see gym class heroes, you know? So, I think, in that respect, we've gotten really good at taking complacent crowds and demanding their attention and making them listen to us. And usually by second or third song, they're into it. But it hasn't been easy. Like we definitely had things thrown at us. We've definitely been heckled. You remember England? Like That was crazy. But I mean, at the same time, it's like.
But it's real.
It's real. And
when people are into it and they get it, I think it's cool.
Totally. And we're totally like, I don't know.
Dicks don't fit in girls' jeans.
Yeah, that too. But I mean, it's just straight. It is what it is, you know. Like we're not out to impress anybody. Like we haven't changed anything that we've done from the jump, you know, to you know, like cater to anything. I feel like we've offered something different, and kids are kind of accepting it and are being really receptive to it. And I'm cool. I think it's time for a change. You know, I think kids are getting tired and jaded by what's going on in music right now. And I feel like we're a tall glass of lemonade for those kids that need a little refreshment.
Lemonade and brownies, man. Are you not wearing socks or underwear right now, by the way?
I have socks on. I definitely don't have underwear on right now. I hate you.
I thought there was no socks too. I was like, man.
No, I rock the ankles too.
Okay, I back that. Yeah, I back that. What about the cadence? Like, feel the Ramen cadence.
The cadence, dude, it's such an honor to be a part of that. Like, I feel like Fueled by Ramen for one. The reason I mean, I had numerous conversations with Pete before we signed Fueled by Ramen, you know, about like, you know, if it was a good idea and all this stuff, and of course he backed it because he was on Fueled by Ramen. But in the same respect, I just wanted to tour. Like, Fueled by Ramen's emphasis on touring is what drew us to them. You know, we wanted just to get out on the road and build a solid following, as opposed to signing to a major and just being thrown out there for public consumption. You know, and then the cadence, like, this was like we came in when Decadence, his imprint was first starting, so we were the first Decadence band.
Number one, man.
Number one, first band in Decadence. Remember that? So like, and that alone is just another blessing, because Decadence is just like a tight-knit family of a bunch of really, really eclectic bands. You know, like I think every band in Decadence has its own thing.
Don't fit in anywhere else. Probably.
Anywhere else, you know. I think that, like, Decadence is. It's a movement. It's a more than a record label. It's a movement, and I think it's
gang.
It's a gang. It's definitely a gang. We're gonna change the game.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know. And then, like, I guess just for fans of what, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're into like what, like, let's say you're just like some like kid who's never heard Gym Class Heroes. Describe it.
That's a tough one.
Not even necessarily like fans of like this, you know, like this band or this band, but like what is it? You know what I'm saying?
I think what we do, what Gym Class Heroes
live
does,
band hip hop. Like, just for like anybody who doesn't actually know, it's live band hip hop.
Musically, it's definitely rooted in hip hop. You know what I mean? But it's definitely not restricted to hip hop. You know what I mean? Because like where we're from, there wasn't a music scene. So you know, like, say for instance, like Long Island or Chicago even, you know, when there's a music scene, those bands tend to draw from each other. And not to say they sound the same, but you can tell, like, when a band is from a certain scene or a certain area, like the Long Island sound, everybody knows Long Island sound. But where we were from upstate, all there was a hardcore scene, you know, and we're definitely not a hardcore band. So we were drawing influences from the things that we were listening to, like weird stuff, like early 80s R&B pop and like underground hip hop and just all kinds of stuff, like, dare I say, alternative rock. Remember when alternative rock was a term?
Wow.
Yeah. So like we were listening to all kinds of stuff. So like I think in essence, there not being a music scene where we grew up helped us create our own sound. So anybody that hasn't heard of Gym Class, I think what they could expect is fun, sexiness, and unadulterated debauchery.
Bringing the sexy back. before Justin Timberlake can?
Yo, first off, I don't want to go there. Because he might think he's bringing sexy back, but if I got a nickel for every time I said sexy on our record, I'd be richer than you right now.
With that, yo, and I just want to point this out.
Oh yeah, this is really sick. We're buddies.
We're buddies, so we went out and we got buddy tats.
Me and Pete have buddy tattoos. Mine says Young Hearts, and his says Be Free. It's kind of like the friendship bracelet that you can never lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty much...
From the routes to it, so.
Yeah.